if you have a finished script and you're able to get your cast and your crew to work for credit, you're not going to have to pay them on this project. How do you determine how much budget you'll need for everything else that's going to be involved?
So there's a film budget checklist, and what you can do is just go down the list and check. If your actors and your crew are going to work for free, then you're left with the cameraman, the lighting, the craft services, the unit production manager. So there are some things that, because it just doesn't, end with the actors and the crew, you still have a whole team that you need to hire. So if you can get everybody on board, then you're good. But I would say put aside maybe $2,000. And I've learned in the past, never tell anyone what your budget is, unless you really need to tell them. Because if you do, like you get a DP, if you tell them, okay, my budget is $2,000, they're gonna say, okay, I'll do it for $1,000. And now you're left with, okay, so how am I gonna pay for the food and the craft services? So never tell them your budget. Say how much are you charging, and then try to make sure y'all meet in the middle. Yeah, but I've seen a person that did a no budget film, like everybody worked for free, and it wasn't that good. It was friends, it was cousins, it wasn't good, because if you're gonna do that and have no budget to low budget, then you need to have at least 2 to 3 professionals on set. At least your camera person, at least your sound guy. And if you're doing, scenes where you need lighting, at least lighting. Make sure you get those individuals covered. Okay?
And I think this also goes back to networking. The relationships that you develop can help you get things done. I've been blessed to kind of work with a group of friends. We all have distinct individual skills. So if somebody has a project going on, we help each other. And again, I go back to resourcefulness. Whatever money you have, you figure out how to get it done.
That's good. And I think also if you can find someone that's able to double up. I just finished a limited series, and the sound person also had some skill in lighting. So you can, that instead of it being 2, it was 1 line item. We've, like you said, building the relationship. I found an editor that was actually looking to get more into the business, and he charged $700 for 7 episodes. That's like extremely good. And the product that I've received back is actually really, really good. So just if you have people that are able to do both, do more than one, if they can come with their own equipment, that also will help as far as your budget is concerned. We did rent from, I think it was in California, and they shipped it to the Walgreens, so we picked it up from there. So different things like that, but like he said, it's really about the connection and the relationship, because we found the editor through someone else. But I think $2,000 is probably a really good starting point as far as what Ms. Jones said, and then you can kind of just build from there. But that checklist is definitely important.
I agree, because the sound and light, some of the films that I had the opportunity to watch, the sound, just different little things, like why would you film in front of an ocean and the sound is, so you have to have a sound engineer that knows that, or the lighting isn't correct. Like the lighting might be dark over here and then it's lighting over there. So everything we said is true. That was one of my pet peeves. It's like some of those things you have to have those in place.